There'll be a few factors such as total threes made and degree of difficulty. Shooters who can shoot off the dribble while guarded versus shooters who can hit an open shot off the catch are two completely different skills to consider, which varies in percentage efficiency. And I started a new NFL channel known as Touchdown for James Harden, Drazen Petrovic, Damian Lillard, Steve Nash, Mark Price, and he was the top defensive target by opposing teams night in and night out. Mark Price was also heavily defended, but the Cavs of the 90s had way more offensive weapons to worry about with the likes of Larry Nance Sr. and Brad Daugherty. It is very close. Shooter with 3 rings is the best three-point shooter period, and that's Steph Curry, no explanation needed. His competition includes his own. The best three-point shooter with 4 rings is LeBron James, but Manu Ginobili makes a really close second. They both shoot a iteration, and Kobe is easily the better player, no questions asked, but if we're 4%. The best three-point shooter with 6 rings is Scottie Pippen. His competition, mainly shooter with 7 rings, is the player with the most rings in the three-point era, and that's Big Shot Robert Horry, who has made some. Don't forget to check out my new channel, Touchdown Rewind, for some epic NFL animated videos. I'm Rebound Rewind, and I'll fast forward to you later.